Ah, yes, the forgotten, lost, or practically just useless weapons in GTA 5 Online. Now, listen, I know some of you will find a few of these weapons still in your weapon wheel and in your arsenal. However, for the most part, it is undeniable that these weapons have been, for the most part, kind of forgotten, lost, and only brought out on certain occasions. So, before you get all crazy in the comments, let's check it out. First up, we have the SNS pistol, or the SNS Pistol Mark II, the Saturday Night Special. A handy little compact pistol, probably resembling a 25 caliber, maybe a 380. The gun is just, it's too weak. It just doesn't really do anything. It's got a ton of customization. A very odd choice to be made a Mark II variant. Yet here it is, and after you've Mark II'd it out for tens of thousands of dollars, you find it collecting dust. The Mini SMG. Shout out to all my GoldenEye fans out there. You know what this is. This is the Klob in GoldenEye, okay? Um, Another forgotten weapon, rarely used. It has a extremely high fire rate, as you see right here, but not being able to use it inside of a car or on a motorcycle, it just kind of gets lost and fails the test. This is kind of sad because this is a good weapon. The assault rifle, the AK, even the Mark II variant, again, is just overshadowed by some of its rivals, I guess you could say. It's a very good gun, though, actually. It doesn't shoot very fast. It's got pretty good damage. It's pretty easy to get a headshot as well. Definitely next time you're out in a PvP situation, give it a whirl and see what you can do with it. Ah, the basic sniper rifle. Man, this guy was pretty good when I was back in a rank like 50 or something like that. Whenever you could unlock it, it's all you could really use, right? Um, but the other sniper rifles in the game have dramatically seen this guy just stay hung up on the rack in your hunting closet. It's just yeah, it's just not that good. The Bullpup shotgun, a really cool shotgun, one of a couple of shotguns that can put a suppressor on it. It's weird, but just slow rate of fire, not as powerful as some of the other shotguns. It just it just sits on the shelf if you even buy it. I actually had to purchase. Well, no, I take that back. I have had this gun purchased for a long time, but rarely ever use it. I forgot that I had it. This is sad as well. The heavy shotgun. I own this shotgun in real life. I own a Sega A12. Russians can surely make a gun. I'll give them that. This thing is nasty in real life. It's actually pretty good in the game as well. However, a few other shotguns just really, again, overshadow this weapon, and you rarely ever use it. It's basically an assault rifle version of a shotgun that shoots a slug the size of a roll of quarters and literally opens up anything that it hits. It's quite impressive. Give it a shot. Now, this weapon may not be forgotten, but it sure as hell is useless. The homing rocket launcher barely does anything. It's really only good for people to EWO, right? Easy way out. Just to kill themselves very, very quickly. Now, if you are able to free fire this rocket, it is pretty good if you can get lucky, taking down some jets or some choppers. But the auto lock and tracking of this rocket launcher is ass cheeks, straight up. Any plane can outrun it. If you have any vehicle that has countermeasures, chaff, or flare, it's just not going to work for it. So, is it forgotten? Nah, but it's definitely useless. The pipe bomb. This is actually one of my favorite throwables, but it's rarely used. The sticky bombs and grenades are pretty much the only throwables that people use. Now, I'm sure some of you may use them. They're not as powerful as the grenade, but they'll still destroy a vehicle, take out a NPC or a other player that's in close proximity. And the cool thing is that almost immediately after they land or hit surface, they will explode. One of my favorite guns. This is actually a really potent and powerful weapon. It's the musket, right? It's just a really cool gun. It's awesome to troll wannabe tryhards and griefers with this weapon because it's extremely powerful and it has decent range, but its slow rate of fire will probably see you getting worked unless you get off the first shot. But it is actually a really cool weapon. It's always brought out during the 4th of July and Memorial Day, events and things like that. The SMG Mark II. This is actually a really good weapon. It's one of the 2 best weapons to use while driving a motorcycle. It is actually pretty powerful, has a high rate of fire, but you just don't see a lot of people using it. The standard MG. Man, this thing was totally put to rest after the Combat MG and the Mark II variant especially was available. This guy just does not see the light of day anymore. The Combat MG is just so much better. Extremely, extremely deadly. But this guy can still throw its weight. It can still do some damage. And it's a really fun gun. The sweeper, right? The Tommy gun. Again, another one of those super cool guns. But other weapons are just better at overall use. PvP, PvE, PIMP, LED, TVT, TNT, right? It's just a prop gun. I honestly don't know why the Assault SMG is in here. I mean, maybe I'm missing something. It seems to be pretty cool. It seems like it's pretty fast firing. I'm sure it's got uses out there in short range, player versus player. But I don't know. Just a lot of other weapons I would rather use than this guy right here. I just don't know why it's ever even used at all. The vintage pistol. A really cool pistol. I actually designed a deathmatch around this weapon right here. It's really cool. Looks beautiful. Has really nice engravings on it. Before any cowboy pistol was engraved in Red Dead, we had the vintage pistol. People forget about that. Again, because other pistols are more efficient and effective, you just don't see this guy used that much unless it's some sort of prop. Again, great pistol though. Very, very good to use. It's all around decent. One of my favorite weapons in the game. The Marksman pistol. This single shot elephant gun is awesome. Another really cool weapon to troll other players with, to get a nice kill with this thing. It's almost a one-shot kill every single time, and a lot of times it is. It's a really cool gun. We have a lot of fun with this. Me and some of my crew members will actually have duels. We'll stand back to back, walk a few paces, and then duke it out. The double action revolver. You remember this guy? You remember when this guy came out and everyone was freaking out getting that $250,000 bonus? It's got the little cool gun twirl as its action, but people really found out that the heavy revolver Mark II was the revolver to use. But this gun is actually really good. I like it. I like it a lot. It's super cool. It's got an awesome animation. It shoots pretty fast for a revolver, and it's got some really good damage ratings on it. Underused though, overlooked, overshadowed, forgotten, lost. Still pretty effective though. Definitely give it a shot. Put it back into your weapon wheel and see if you like it. The heavy pistol. Actually, this gun is a diamond in the rough. Look at that beautiful, beautiful etching on there. Now you do have to pay for that. It's pretty expensive, but it looks gorgeous. And when you add an extended magazine on this pistol, you get 36 rounds. Just hold down the fire button and this thing will rattle off high-powered, damaging rounds to NPCs or players, and it will go for days. It's actually a pretty decent gun. You guys know me. I do a lot of my mission challenges with pistols only, and this is actually a pistol I'm going to start using again. It's pretty good. The Combat PDW. Super cool concept, right? A gun that had a built-in suppressor. But people quickly found out within a few days after testing this model that it's just better to put a suppressor on a carbine. You could do more damage, shoot faster, have more rounds capacity. It just kind of was a cool concept for a week and then got left alone. The compact rifle, aka better get Mako Draco, aka I'm from Waco Draco, aka the Draco gon' break yo ass, whatever, I don't know. But yeah, the compact rifle is actually, it's a really cool gun. Another gun that you can use while riding a motorcycle, but it's just not as effective as some of the others. But this is a Draco. It's a sawed-off AK-47. Stock is off. The barrel is sawed off. It's really cool. I've had the privilege of seeing one of those in real life. It looks nasty. I love them. The double barrel shotgun. Again, another really cool weapon. Has a really cool reload animation. And if you're about 3 feet away from the other player, it's quite devastating. If you're in first person like this, the spread is a little bit more controlled. The recoil is better. But again, other shotguns are better firing, faster, do more damage. It's just a prop weapon almost, where it looks cool in snapmatics and videos, and you get a couple of cool sneak kills here and there. But yeah, that's it, man. That's my list of the forgotten, unused, useless, lost weapons in GTA 5 Online. So tell me in the comments down below, what do you think? What do you believe is the most forgotten weapon in GTA 5 Online? I'm curious. I want to see what you guys think. Thank you so much. Make sure you subscribe to my channel for the illest and realest content in the game. Smash that like button. Stay dangerous.